In Tanzania, most fistula patients come from rural villages in the north of the country, where hospitals and midwives are few and far between. Women who have complications during childbirth could be in labor for days before they can find medical help. During this time, the baby's head puts pressure on the vaginal wall, which kills the tissue separating the vagina from the bladder or rectum. This results in a hole, which leads to incontinence. There are approximately 15,000 new cases of fistula each year in Tanzania alone, and CCBRT is one of only 3 main fistula care centers in the country. Shukrani's fistula resulted from complications during childbirth.
The history is like this. They had a prolonged labor in a village. They lacked transport to a center where a cesarean section could be done.
After spending 2 days in labor, Shukrani made the difficult decision to ride 4 hours on the back of her husband's bicycle to reach medical care. The doctor performed an emergency C-section, but it was too late. Shukrani returned to her village, where she was shunned by her community and deserted by her husband.
Because of the smell of the urine, they become an outcast of the family, and they live alone in somewhere in the bush until they get a treatment.
After living with fistula for 4 months, Shukrani was able to save and borrow enough money to make the 10-hour journey by bus to CCBRT for surgery. Sarafina has had fistula since 1959. She is from an extremely rural village in the north of Tanzania and didn't know there was a cure for her incontinence. Sarafina lived on the outskirts of her village, shunned by her community, until she found out about CCBRT through a radio advertisement. In May 2009, after 50 years, Sarafina came to CCBRT for surgery to repair her fistula. After spending a day in the fistula ward and listening to these women and their incredible stories of pain and perseverance, I couldn't help but think about all the women just like them who weren't receiving treatment. I can only hope that through organizations like CCBRT, more and more women will be helped.